Namaskar, I am Advocate Saurabh Kunal. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Here we discuss issues of legal and financial education. So friends, today we are going to discuss about the extraterritorial jurisdiction of the Indian courts, or where the Indian Penal Code is applied. So it is mentioned in the Indian Penal Code under section 3 and 4. So we'll be discussing and analyzing section 3 and 4 of the Indian Penal Code. But before starting the discussion, let me inform you that if you are watching this video for the first time, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and also press the bell button to get the notification of all the updates. And one more valuable information, that please visit our channel and check out the playlist. There are very informative and knowledgeable videos in different categories, particularly in drafting and several other categories also. So please check it out. Now coming back to the topic, that section 3 and 4 of the Indian Penal Code has given extraterritorial jurisdiction where the Indian Penal Code will be applied. So what are the circumstances under which the Indian Penal Code or the jurisdiction of the Indian Code extend beyond the territory of India? It has been explained under section 3 and 4. So first we will understand section 3 and then we will proceed towards section 4. So let's read what is given under section 3. So section 3 of the Indian Penal Code says that punishment of offences committed beyond but which by law may be tried within India. So this section give power to the Indian courts to try for any offences. For example, if an Indian soldier commits any crime in Nepal during his service, while he is on duty, he commits any crime in Nepal or any other country, then in this circumstances, in this situation, he will be tried in Indian court as per the Indian Penal Code as if the crime has been committed in India. So this is the crux of the section 3 of the Indian Penal Code. Now coming to, towards the section 4 of the Indian Penal Code. So first let's read what is given under section 4 of the Indian Penal Code. So section 4 of the Indian Penal Code says that extension of code to extraterritorial offences. It means in which circumstances the extraterritorial offences on which the Indian Penal Code will be extended. So there are few circumstances in which, for example, if a person who is married and he is a family in India and he goes to US for some purpose, for some official visit, and marries a girl in United States of America, then he will be tried for the offense in India as per the Indian Penal Code. Second thing, if a crime is committed on an aircraft or a ship, which is if the aircraft is in air or if the ship is in the sea, and if the aircraft and the sea is registered in India and the flag, Indian flag is on the ship or on the aircraft, and if any offense is committed on the aircraft or the ship during the journey, then those offenses will be tried in Indian courts as per the Indian Penal Code. So this is the second thing. Thirdly, if any offense, if any cyber crime has been committed and the source point of the crime is located in India, then such cyber crimes is liable to be punished as per the Indian Penal Code. So this is about section 3 and section 4, which elaborates under which conditions the Indian Penal Code can be extended beyond the Indian jurisdiction, beyond the territory of India. And let me inform you that the territory of India is not only the land territory, but it also extends 200 miles within the sea. So everything comes under India. So this is about section 3 and section 4 of the Indian Penal Code. If you like this video, please like it, and also inform us about your views and opinion, or if you have any query, so please write it down in the comment box, and share it if you with your friends and colleagues. So I'll be coming again with another video. Till then, take care. Namaskar.